Hello there. For our next activity, we will create a frame by frame animation with keyframes. Before we proceed with this activity, make sure you were able to read the module on this lesson. If not, you can download it on our LMS website. Just go to the lesson in Animation Basics and download the module for this particular lesson. This exercise will teach you how to work with keyframes. So this will be our final output, or let's just try to modify this one. So this is a common animation technique, which is to make a word appear as though it is being written before your eyes. So this is very simple to do using keyframes because when you insert a keyframe, the program searches backward in the timeline until it finds another keyframe and then copies that content to the newly inserted keyframe. So you will learn how to make a word appear in the following steps. So let's close this and let's open your Macromedia Flash. So you should still have the movie.fla file open from the last exercise, but in case you accidentally close it, go ahead and open the movie.fla file you saved inside the any of the locations on your hard drive. So notice that this document has a single layer this on this part containing a single blank keyframe. This is the way all new documents appear by default. Every project has to have a starting point, and this is the minimum you need to start drawing. So the blank keyframe has a hollow circle, as you can see in here, hollow circle, and a line around the frame. So select the brush tool from the toolbox so you can use any size, shape, and color other than white, since it is very subtle or not very visible on your stage if you're going to play it. So the objective is you're going to write the word animation. So let's write the word animation. So one letter at a time in a series of keyframes, but if if we want our animation to be longer, let's just try to place one stroke or one light segment per frame. So let's start with letter A. So A. So using the brush to draw the first part of the capital letter A on the left side of the stage. Then notice that the blank keyframe here now contains a small black dot which signifies that it contains content. Frame 1 is now referred to as a keyframe because it is no longer empty. Alright, so select frame 2, click on, or let's just insert timeline, then go to keyframe. So let's add another keyframe, or the shortcut key is F6. So this adds a new keyframe to the timeline in frame 2, copying all the artwork in frame 1 and allowing you to continue drawing. So like I've said earlier, so the shortcut key is F6. So that keyboard shortcut, you should learn it right away because you will be using it often to insert keyframes. So using the brush tool again, draw the second part of the letter A. Sorry for the bad handwriting. And another add another keyframe, so F6. Just continue with the letter A. And let's add another keyframe. Now letter N, first part of letter N. Another keyframe, F6, Write the remaining part of letter N. Another F6. Oh, this. Another F6. Yes. Yeah, patience is a virtue. Okay, now for letter M, first part, another F6, the curved line for letter M, another F6, letter M, another F6 for letter A, another F6 for letter A, another F6. I hope this won't go out of stage. F6 animation. 3 more letters to go. F6. Yeah, F6. Another F6. Click out. Another F6. Just write that. Oh. Oh. First part of O. F6. Second part of O. And the last one. Okay, letter F6. First part of N. And the last part of N. Okay, there you go. So all in all, we have 20 keyframes for the word animation. So just a quick preview. So let's try to click and drag or scrub the playhead to this red line over here so that we can see the quick frame by frame animation. Okay, next one is, all right, in order for you to view what were the words or letters are written in each frame or keyframe, you could actually view it. We have an option on the upper right portion of your screen. This one on your timeline. This is the frame view menu. So the frame view menu has several options that allow you to display the contents of your individual frames right in the timeline. So for now, let's try to, where's the preview? Oh, there you go. Preview, there you go. So as you can see in every frame, you can see what were the letters placed. Yes, until it reaches the word animation. Okay. Okay, how do we preview this one? So there are actually two ways in doing a preview on this particular animation. On our keyboard, we can click on enter so that we can view it on the Macromedia Flash 8 environment. Or if you want another way of doing a preview with this animation is control enter, there you go. We can see the preview in the dimensions that we specified earlier. So that would be the final output of your animation. Okay, I hope you were able to learn something from from today's lesson, which is frame by frame animation, setting the document properties. Now, let's save it. So this is the final file name for this particular activity. So let's save it as, we no longer save it as .fla but rather .swf file for this particular activity. So export movie. So you have the default option there, .swf, since it is this is Flash. So let's save it on desktop. So file name is mm_mm for multimedia underscore the name of this activity. So this is frame animation, or just put it frame anim underscore your last name, then your first name, then save it. And don't forget to upload this one on our LMS website. So the deadline is today, so you need to accomplish this one as soon as possible. So where's the file? Movie. Ah, there you go. So this is the final output. Okay, that would be all. Thank you.